You know, we're getting some guys back. DJ's still out, but he felt like he was real close. He probably could have gone today. So I think our attitude's pretty doggone good. We're not in game week yet, but we're getting closer.
So was it nice to see just have Ethan back? I know with everything he's been through, how was that, and what did that do for him and even the guys on the team? Well,
it's great for him to be back. This is part of his family also, and he had asked to get back in the saddle. One of the best things that he can do is get back in a structured environment. We're certainly sensitive to, the tragedy in his family. It was also good functionally to get him out there. I thought he's hitting the ball well, and so it's encouraging. He needs to work on his flexibility, but he had a smile on his face, and I think all those things are part of the, a healing process.
You mentioned good attitude today. Do you think their attitude perks up a little bit when you get to this point? You start to see game week and everything coming together.
Yeah, well, even though it's not game week, they're recognizing that, and we've got a pretty seasoned football team. Even though it's a new staff, these guys have been around enough to know the game time's going to be here before you know it. We're putting in a lot of hard work now, and we'll back off a little bit as we get ready for the 30th.
What are you kind of doing as camp wraps up? You got tomorrow and Saturday, or know every day is important, but is there anything in particular you and your staff are looking for in these last couple of days?
Well, execution. We split up into scout teams and things like that, and so the looks that we get and what we're doing and how we prepare is important. I think we're still finalizing, some positions, depth at certain positions, particularly the fullback position and tight end. I think is important. We talked earlier, the safety position, develop a little bit more depth there. And we're still, looking for, a couple guys to really step to the forefront. But things are starting to, I think, come into play to where it'll be fun to see these guys play on the 30th.
You mentioned before that, playing D-lines like sumo wrestling and so much energy. When you've got 4 or 5 guys it looks like you like now, how much does that help the top couple of guys when you're working in that much?
Well, as you get in the rotation, it's really going to help, and that's where a young freshman like Sydney's coming into play, and that's a real bonus. It's a guy that we had not really counted on, and I looked at one time like he may have missed a whole year, and he's a really tough guy that's got some good ability, and so that's a position that's much deeper than we thought.
Craig, have you named your captains or voted on them yet, or is that still to come?
We'll do that on Saturday, and those captains will get announced on Monday. So we'll make sure that you guys are aware of that.